Shine, wild ones. It's Bernadette. Now I'm here with your pick a card tarot reading for Thursday, April 29th. April 29th. And, this may be the shortest reading that ever has been because, crazily enough, I took it out and then I moved it from in front of me and I stood up against the water. Ta-da! The penguins, the Three of Cups. And every time I see this card, all I can hear is Boogie Wonderland. From Happy Feet. And then, of course, I start hearing all the songs from Happy Feet. And then I hear Robin Williams, dun, 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 and he sings that song. And it's just, it is the most jamming song in the whole world. Now, here's what's interesting is this time, the things that go on in my head. So this time, Spirit was kind enough to show me just about every song that you could, probably not just about every song, but a lot of songs that you could really hear or that would be pertinent to penguins. I to Papi Penguino, in Happy Feet. And then it was, putting on the Ritz, if you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz. And I saw these, 1920s, 30s, 40s, that kind of flapper generation that, really dressed to the nines, and the guys would dress in tails just to go out to, have a dinner one night and whatever. And I almost went and got and put on my all that jazz hat that I used to wear a long time ago, doing shows and all that kind of thing. I really was compelled to do that. And I thought, I don't want to have to do my hair again later today. But, and then the three ladies that are actually in the Three of Cups card in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot, I saw them dancing with penguins. I really did. And it was just the funniest vision. But what then wasn't so funny, I mean, it's great. It's very positive, like super positive. I was told, listen, and then, if you guys have ever seen the movie Clueless, where Alicia Silverstone does her whole thing in her report, and she's like, so clearly we can party with the Haitians, and she means Haitians, and it's this whole hilarious lead up. What that means is, at the end of the day, today is supposed to be a celebration for you in your heart. Now, Thursdays are heart chakra days, and I like I said, this could literally be the quickest daily reading, pick a card reading of all time, because it is just that simple. It is about putting on the Ritz. So let's even say that you don't want to go out to dinner or something. You don't want to go out to a show. You don't want to go to a movie, whatever might be open in your area that you could go to, right? Pandemic. And let's say it's the local Subway shop, even McDonald's, or, or wherever. We're a Cracker Barrel, for God's sake. You need to doll up a bit. You need to put on the Ritz a little bit. And for you, that just might mean a little dab of, cologne or perfume. It might be just actually combing your hair and brushing your teeth. It might be the whole regalia, your sequin gown and your tiara and whatever. But even if you're staying home, make it a special celebration day today. Let's say you're having mac and cheese, or you're having breakfast for dinner or whatever. Light a candle on the table, put out your fine china, play some really, nice music, and make the environment look very elegant or very happy and warm, or energetic, whatever special means to you, because you really are supposed to put on the Ritz. Now, all I can say is, I also can see a box of Ritz crackers in front of me. And so maybe you're supposed to set out a charcuterie board. I don't know. Spirit is just like, which it loves to do when it wants to make me look foolish, which doesn't take much to do, obviously. But, sometimes the universe shows up and it's just so darn fun. And I mean, it's almost like we're all at this big picnic or cookout, all as a big wild pack family. And some of y'all are over there playing, volleyball, and some of y'all are over here playing badminton, and some of y'all are over here having a drink or sitting by the fire pit or doing whatever. But there are all different races and colors and sizes and shapes and belief systems and ages. And it's just this really multi-faceted, multi-dimensional, multi-diverse kind of celebration. And I think that's why Spirit brought in Alicia Silverstone. You know, we could totally party with the Haitians because there's something you're supposed to celebrate today that is multidimensional, multi-diverse. And I know that's kind of an oxymoron. Diverse is multi. I get that. But it really is supposed to be a celebration, not an I thought about it, I smiled for the moment. Oh, a ceremony, like a sacred ceremony, but not like sacred. It's like, wah! Because laughter can be very sacred, or just having fun can be very sacred, but it must include music, and it might even include some of your favorite movies. So even if you know, let's say you're just going to stay home on the couch with your one, or your person, or, you know, your peeps and your, you know, your pet companion, or not pet companions, but animal companions. It has to be a celebration, and you've got to include everybody else in on it, right? Everybody has got to be involved, because now we're talking about the number 3. That is the divine triad: Father, Son, Holy Ghost, Maiden, Mother, Crone, and just groups of people that are enjoined in celebration of something, just like the women, you know, with their arms entwined, and they've got the golden chalices. And I mean, you know, it depends on which deck that you look at, the artwork that is based on the Rider-Waite deck. But it is just all about, it's just all about that. Now, the other thing is this. Penguins have this thing where when they eat, they, when they ingest a lot of seawater, and they've got a special gland behind their eyes that filters out the salt water from their bloodstream, and they let it go, they excrete it through their beaks or by sneezing. And so there are so many ways I can go with that. But what was told to me, what did strike me is, have you ever heard that saying, you know, well, that's like rubbing salt in a wound, or, you know, here's to salt in your eye, or that kind of thing. It hurts when you get salt in your eye. And, you know, like at the beach when your eyes sting and that kind of thing. So something attached to this celebration is going to be because you, or somebody you love, or somebody that you're close to, successfully got through a time where sand, or not, but salt, well, I guess it could be sand, but salt was being rubbed in their eyes, and they couldn't see clearly, and it hurt, but now they do. They were able to filter out all of that stuff and get to a place where I can see clearly now, the salt is gone, right? Okay. And I can see all, don't get me, this is one of my favorite songs. I'll be here all day singing that song. Gone are the dark clouds that have me blind. It is going to be a bright sunny day. Even if you're in a place where it's raining or there's snow, it is going to be a bright shiny day. And I just don't know any other way to say it. Spirit's like, I don't know, how many different ways can you possibly describe? It's time to celebrate good times. Come on. It's going to be a celebration. Right? This is weird. Okay, you guys hit me up in the comments if this rings true for you, because when I hear it in my psychic mind from the animals, this seems strange to me, to Bernadette. But I got to tell you what's coming in my psychic mind, because what happened when I looked off and I looked like I was drifting off for a minute, I wasn't. I was asking Spirit, okay, listen, should we just do the wrap up right here, right now? No, because apparently celebration is difficult for a bunch of you. You're not comfortable with putting on a celebration, or thinking of things that you accomplish or do well as a celebration, or just life itself as a celebration, meaning you might think it, but you don't do anything about it. So you might sit and go, man, I'm really grateful for this, and today I celebrate, or whatever. And then you drink a sip of your latte, you put your SUV in gear, and you move on about your merry business. It's not like that. It's a ceremony. It's a sacred ceremony. It's a sacred celebration ceremony. And there are umpteen number of ways to do that, but you've got to do that. It's not, this time, it's not enough just to think it in your head. You've got to put the action in it. You've got to, that extra energy, that extra electricity, that extra vibe, that's got to go into this. And The other thing is, there is a big call, a really, really big call for you to be, not reconsider, but pay homage to whatever you think is home to you. And let's say, like, for me, I can drive by my mom's place. I can do that, but I can't. The place is dilapidated. It's been vacant for I don't even know how long, and it was a trailer to begin with. So it's I can't go home in that way. Let's say that you grew up in a family house or whatever, and people are living there now. It's not like the movies. You can go knock on the door. Hi, I was raised as a child here. Could I just look around? Because people will shoot you these days, right? They'll be like 911. There's a crazy person at my house, and 911 will come get you and probably Baker Act you, depending on how much of a fuss you put up. But all that being said, there's something about home. Now, home can mean a lot of things. It can mean a family, like it can mean a physical place. It can mean people that you just, are around and you're communing with and celebrating with. But there's something very big about family celebration, and family is what you make it. So, man, y'all, I know I sound like, Kmart, definitely Kmart, definitely Kmart. I totally get that. But I'm just being told one more time, please, please, please hold a true celebration. Let's say that you're running on a really tight budget. Is it really going to kill you to pay $5 and buy a brownie mix and make some brownies and throw some candles in there? If that's your celebration, is it really going to kill you, to pay that $4 for that movie on Netflix or Amazon that everybody can sit and watch together? Is it really going to kill you to get out the fine china to do? It's about the effort. It's about the energy and the forward momentum. That wheel in motion stays in motion kind of thing. And you may find, this may be for you, because when Spirit was talking about salt in the eye earlier, maybe it's your eyes that can only be cleared up. You can only get that sting. You can only get that irritation, that redness, that hurt out of your eyes if you just do a blowout celebration and you blow out your chakras, right? You just blaze through those puppies with the music you love and the scents you love and the people you love, the food you love, the taste you love, whatever. And by the end of it, you're like, I didn't see anything. There was no salt in my eyes. Look at me. I've got bright eyes. And that was going to lead me to the song Bright Eyes, right? But again, there is something very important today about music for you all. And again, I don't have the data on this, but I would bet a dime to a donut. Krispy Kreme hot donuts, I would. Or this place in town we have called Daylight Donuts, y'all. I'm convinced Daylight Donuts isn't even really a donut shop. Oh, they have donuts. And yes, I do eat them. And so people come from all over the state to get Daylight Donuts, no joke. But I really think more than anything, it's a portal. I do. I think it's a portal to hell. And I think only the devil could make something that angelic. I think only the devil could make something that heavenly, because I'm not even going to try to explain the taste. I'm not. All I can say is if you're ever anywhere near Gainesville, Florida, y'all come on over to Daylight Donuts, although you may never leave. So I hope all that was helpful. I hope you put on the RITZ. I hope you celebrate your faces off. I hope you laugh. I hope it blows your chakras out just as clean and sparkly and spinny as they can possibly be. And oh, hey, this is one of the last 2 days of Kickstarter. Y'all got to get on over to Kickstarter and get that book, because I'm telling you now, the price is fitting to go up. Right the second that Kickstarter's over, the book goes up, and there's no need to pay extra for it when you can get it now. And all that said, what are the most important things? Do good for animals, including yourself, and stay wild.